Right, now that we're done with that public dungeon, so we've got a quest over here, and there's a quest over there. I think if we get those two quests done, we'll be ready for our next main story quest. So let's go have a little look at it. Let's go to that way shrine over there. We'll take a little travel. Quick little travel. Oh, the lightning. The lightning and the thunder. So we'll go all the way over here. Travel down south. In fact, you know what we'll also do? So we got Izzy out at the moment, but we might try... Let's try our Ember for a little bit. If I can remember how to do that. Ember. Okay, Ember. Come on down.
I'm here. Lucky you.
Lucky me. Okay. So we'll go and get that Balky's map fragment. Let's see what that's all about. It's a dark night out here in the High Isle. Alright, Balky, I'll give you your shot. I need you to search around Steadfast Manor for a piece of map. Belonged to a friend of a friend who was last seen around there. It's not far from Gonfalon Bay, but I've heard there are some dangerous creatures who like to hide out around the crags, so try not to get robbed. When you have the fragment, you bring it to me at the Dufort docks. Captain Eshmadin. Search the backpack. Part of an old hand-drawn map, not enough to make any use of it. Find the captain. Okay, so then we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to Gonfalon Bay. Oh, actually, we're not going to Gonfalon Bay. We're hang on a second. We're going to Fort Shipyards. Why do I think we're going Gonfalon? Okay. We're going to the shipyards, everybody. I know where we're going. So, all the way over there. Good thing we got that way shrine so we can travel real quick. Real quick like. Some blackguards. Some Spriggans. What's that guy doing to the Spriggan? Who cares? Going for a chop. Chopping it up. Look at Ember go. Electricity everywhere. Simply electrifying. To Marcel, okay. Another quest.
I've no time for pleasantries. I'm up to my ears in cargo manifests. You have some business with me?
Yeah, I found this map piece near Balky's body.
Body? I'm sorry to hear that. He was never very sneaky. Always stumbling around in the dark. His night vision was horrible, unusual for a Khajiit.
You expected him to die?
Expected? No. I'm just not very surprised. I warned him there was risk. But he was eager and needed the work. Looks like you'll be collecting instead. I'll gladly pay you for his piece of the map.
Well, you have a deal. Here you go.
Sure enough, this is definitely one of the map fragments I've been looking for. Balky actually managed to find it to his credit. Shame he couldn't claim the reward. Well, you finished what he couldn't, so here you go. Thanks again. Unless we've got business, I've got no more time to talk. I'm not a rich man, and I got work to do.
You need me to find the other map fragments?
I already hired some others to track down the remaining fragments. I'm not willing to double deal behind their backs. But if you happen across any other fragments in your travels before they do, then that's just their bad luck. Fair?
What do you need the map pieces for?
I'd tell you to mind your business, but you've done me a good turn. I wasn't always such an upstanding citizen. I got involved with some unscrupulous things around Port Hunding. It caught up with me, and I found myself on Aminos soon enough.
And what does that have to do with the map fragments?
I befriended another exile from Hammerfell, an old pirate who captained the Scourge of Sentinel. He terrorized the crown for years before disappearing. He told me he split a map of his treasure among his crew, but they never claimed it.
And so now you're trying to find it?
The old pirate gave me his fragment before he passed to the far shores, and told me the rest of his crew were still in the Sisters. So I tried to track them down. None of them seemed to still be alive, but following their trails seems to have paid off.
Right. Well, I guess we'll have to keep our eye open for any more map fragments. So what's this one here? Dearest, I know how you worry. Just gotta wait for this to move, so I chose to go ahead to Aminos Station. I'm certain things will work out for the best if you stay on the mainland and await my return. I'm sure your patience will be rewarded in riches. Trust me, Valentin. Okay. Now I think the next quest is actually going to take us over there to Aminos. Looks like there's a whole bunch of quests over there as well, including map fragments. Jeez. That was a cracking thunder, all right. Wow. Sorry, folks, I hope you didn't get too scared. It was out of nowhere. Alright, so. Now, we could go back. What I'm thinking, I might just check it out, Scalding Scavengers over there. After that one, we'll return back to the Lady Arabelle. So we're going to travel over this way. Volcanic vent over there. Oh, we got a delve. We got a delving over here. We got a little delving over here, folks.
A traveler? Over here! I can't go in there alone. You have no idea how long I've waited for someone like you to come by. There isn't much time. Terranora went in there, by herself. She's been gone a long time. Something terrible must have happened to her.
Who's Terranora?
My wife. We came to the star-cursed firepot cave to gather Volkesh scoria. Given that we're looking for dangerous creatures, I suggested we hire someone to protect us. But no, she darted in there while I was planning how we'd search the cave.
What's Volkesh scoria?
Molten rock, cooled to a crust outside the Volkesh's bodies. Terranora and I were hired to retrieve it, but the gold we were offered means nothing if Terranora dies. Traveler, I am willing to pay you hefty sums to ensure my wife's safety.
I'll help you find the Volkesh scoria and Terranora.
Here, one of the locals marked where some lava vents are in the firepot. We should look for the scoria there. Finding the scoria will help convince Terranora to leave the firepot. I want her out of danger before I talk some sense into her.
What's so important about these Volkesh scoria?
We gather the materials our clients pay us for. I don't always know what use they have, or why the clients want them. But since this scoria comes from living creatures, I'd guess it has some magical properties.
Is the scoria dangerous?
Only if it's still attached to a Volkesh. Maybe if a crazed alchemist gets her hands on it. But I interview all our clients before we agree to work with them. We only work with artisans in good moral standing. We have a reputation to uphold.
What do you know about your client?
Not much, I'm afraid. He's an alchemist in Somerset, and he's interested in creating potions and powders that protect against fire. That was all Terranoi and I needed to know. We asked around about him, confirmed the job, and came here.
Right. Do I know that person, Ember? Did we meet him when we were over there in Somerset? The Firepot. The local legends state that anyone who enters Firepot goes in rare, but comes out well done. However, the beast within something or other.
It's even hotter in here than I imagined. We should hurry to find the Scoria and Terranoi.
Right.
It's too late.
Yes. Keep an eye out for a boss. Keep an eye out for a Sky Shard. Right, it's getting hot in here. Wow, okay. Okay.
Don't see Terranoi anywhere, but those are some of the Scoria. Do you think they're cool enough to handle?
The cast-off outer layer of rock from the Volkesh's body. They're warm to the touch, but not scalding.
Ooh, these are good quality. Terranoi will be happy to see them. Terranoi, we need to find her.
Jeez, watch out for the... It's not caving. Just molten rocks falling every direction. Iron Atronach. Zap him. Zap him, Ember. Maybe I should give her some fire. A fire staff because her name is Ember. Nah. And change your name to Zappo. Zappy. Fierce yelling.
Scoria to collect, but no sign of Terranoi. Somehow I thought Terranoi would be waiting for me. But we haven't heard her at all.
That's alright, I'm sure we'll find her.
Just that this much water here. I thought everything would be dead.
Sky Shard. Where are you, Sky Shard? Sky Shard above. Find it on the way out, I guess.
Islands of the camp. I didn't realize they were still so active. Terranoi! Get up. We're leaving while you're still in one piece.
Wait. See that large vent? We're not leaving without the Scoria around it.
I've seen souls less stubborn than you.
If I knew someone like...
Traveler, talk some sense into this idiot before I do something I'll regret.
If I knew someone like you would actually pass our way, I might have reconsidered coming here alone, eh? Then again, maybe not. Our life isn't what I promised, Vinalsare. I'm going to change that, no matter the danger.
What happened to you?
I was resting on that outcropping out there when the rock fell out from under me. Vinalsare will probably drag me to a healer. She's not going to stop talking about how she knew this cave was dangerous. It's really annoying when she's right.
Is she right about you being too stubborn to leave without all the scoria?
I am not. There may be a chance that Vinalsare is right. But our life together hinges on this job. The lack of coins in our purses is already damaging our marriage. Please, say you'll get those scoria.
I'll get the scoria from that pile.
Thank you. Vinalsare trusts you. I'm putting the hopes of our happiness in your hands. With any luck, the only thing I'm going to regret today is falling off that rock.
Come on, let's get you out of here before you manage to get more burns.
Behemoth? Oh, and friends? It's gone underground. Oh, look at that. We got some companion shoes. Ember.
What's going on?
Ember. Look at this. Got yourself some shoes. Actually, what else we got?
Need something?
Nope, everything else is cool. Alright, fantastic. So we need to get more of the scoria from over here. Oh, again. Another one. Okay, we're ready to exit the fire pot. We still need this sky shard. I'm not leaving without it. There you are. I see you. I come for you. Absorb that sky shard. Fantastic. All right, now we're ready to get out of here. Dropping an imp. Oh, that's where she fell down. Okay. She doesn't need that. Terranore's water flask. It's half empty and covered in ash. She'll appreciate that. She didn't really have much in the sack though. Expected a little more. And out we go.
Traveler, you don't appear to be much worse off for going into the fire pond. And that makes two of us.
You brought the scoria? Vinalsare's instincts really are better than mine. Thank you. You just changed our lives for the better. The things I have planned for these scoria.
Well then, here we all are. Somewhat whole, marginally hale, but decidedly alive. Do you have the scoria?
I do. I have retrieved the last of the Volkesh scoria.
I don't know how to properly thank you. Terranoi is alive because of you, and we have more scoria than our client wants. Take this. It's all I can spare now that Terranoi is injured. Take care. This archipelago is dangerous. My wife and I witnessed that for ourselves.
What will you do now?
Terranoi's wounds need tending to, and I could use something to calm me down. After that, someone needs to sort the scoria, set up camp, and gather our provisions for the night.
How bad are Terranori's wounds?
She'll live, but healing takes time. Who knows how long we'll stay here. I plan on getting a ship back to Somerset as soon as possible. This archipelago is beautiful, but nothing compares to the Shining Isle.
Will your client wait that long?
He'll have to. No one else is desperate enough to come here and collect Volkesh scoria. Besides, our health matters more than his good opinion of us. We'll wait for Terranoi to recover before we head out.
Right.
Terranoi, what were you thinking? You could have died.
I know I worried you, but I'm fine, see? I just need to rest up a bit.
You got lucky. How do I know you won't run headlong into danger the next time we have a job?
Don't worry, I learned my lesson. Next time I'll look where I'm walking. Thanks to you, we can satisfy our client and still have goods to spare. We can find new clients, grow our network, take more jobs, set ourselves up for a lifetime of prosperity and adventure. Ow.
Was this your plan the whole time?
It's been my plan ever since I met Vinosare. But the jobs we took never worked in its favor. There weren't enough goods to expand our clientele. All the rich artisans already had their own sources of rare materials.
And you think the scoria will change merchants' minds?
It won't be lumps of volcanic rock that do it. Those will just help expand our client list and make us some gold quickly. No, the boost this gives our reputation will change their minds. Whenever they want a rare material, they'll think of us.
What does Vinosare think of this plan?
I'll tell her once she's calmed down. Vinosare's a lot better at finding clients than I am. We're a team. She figures out how to get jobs, and I make sure we complete them. She doesn't like my methods, especially now, but it's worth the risk.
Right. Okay. We'll leave them alone. They're not going to say anything as I walk off, are they? No? Okay. Well, I got that flask or whatever, and I thought I would give it back to her, but I guess it just disappeared, I suppose. I don't know. Thought I would have handed her back to her and she would have said something. Okay, so we're going to go... No, right, we've done all that. Fantastic. So let's go back to... Yeah, let's go back to town. Let's go back to Gonfalon Bay. See what's waiting for us.
Hey, good looking.
It doesn't
Pack
make
your bags.
sense.
You're
This
going to
ascendant order
Amanos.
is tearing the island apart, looking for something they think washed ashore.
Well, I hope they find it and go back to the mainland. I've had enough of rogue knights and gawkers from Tamriel.
Lady Arabelle only gave me a quick rundown before she sent me. But whatever you brought back from the Ascendant Order sites has her raring to go. I always wanted to save a royal, and not die in the process. I'm rather fond of life, you know?
Does Lady Arabelle have a plan, Jakan?
Doesn't she always? I assume it involves some crazy scheme to get you onto the prison island of Amanos to look for High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Prince Ernskar. She would have selected me, but she knows I hate being the center of attention.
Right. Anything else?
Just the usual. She wants you back at Mandrake Manor so she can give you all the details. She tends to keep things to herself, even after all this time. I'd be insulted that she doesn't trust me, but I know I can't actually be trusted. My one flaw.
I'll go to Mandrake Manor and I'll talk to Lady Arabelle. Escape from Amanos, so that certainly sounds like we're going to be going there. We'll go and have a little trot, have a chat to the lady. And I guess we're going to secure passage.
Lorian has returned. He's going to lead the Fighters Guild now.
To Amanos.
Friend, Lady Arabelle is waiting for you upstairs.
Back upstairs again.
Welcome back, my dear. We have a lot to discuss, and time is of the essence.
How does Jakan do that?
I hoped that by investigating the Ascendant Order, we'd uncover a clue as to how to find the missing Alliance leaders. Now we have it on good authority that they may be on Amanos. From the cookpot to the campfire, as my great-aunt Ailes used to say.
The cookpot to the campfire?
It's just a saying, dear. As you're still on retainer, I'd like you to spearhead our rescue efforts. Jakan will go with you to the island, then you'll split up to search for the royals. It's risky, but there's a lot of ground to cover.
How will we get to this island?
Aboard a prison ship. They sail for Amanos regularly from the Dufort docks. We'll be contracting the services of a Captain Basrush. She's a dear friend. Jakan and I will meet you there after I finish briefing Captain Colleen and the others.
All right, I'll meet you at the Dufort docks.
While you head to the Dufort docks, I'll discuss our plan with the Alliance captains. We'll need them for this to succeed. Captain Basrush will get you to the island safely. I know for a fact she can't refuse a purse full of gold.
So how do Jakan and I get off this island once we find the Alliance leaders?
Captains Colleen, Suzo, and Zaji have been procuring ships just for that purpose. The waters around Amanos are treacherous, but I have faith in their skills. I wish I could send more agents to help you, but I prefer to keep a low profile.
A low profile? Why is that? I feel like I should say, what's that?
For the same reason you're traveling by prison ship, so as not to alarm House Menard. We still don't know the extent of their involvement, or if they're making their own play against Emmerich and the others. Anything else, dear, or can we get moving?
Let's get moving.
Wait, what? The prison island? Shouldn't I get a say in this?
Oh, I know you can't stand to be left out of the action. Think of the stories you can tell of your daring escape.
Well, that's true. I guess I'm easy to read.
Like a book, dear.
It's got a little bit. I got a little headache over there, have you, pal? Okay, let's go and let's go meet Captain Basrush. Let's start by going the wrong way. That's always good.
Ben, Lady Arabelle is waiting for you upstairs.
I've already seen Lady Arabelle. She's not waiting for me there at all. Back to the docks. So we're going to go to a completely another island. Looks pretty damn big. Pretty darn big. Oh, come on, I can make that jump. Come on! Oh, I reckon I got this. Oh, there we go. Give it a crack, folks. Tell me how long it takes you to get over that wall.
Sorry, Lady Arabelle. I couldn't find any of the volumes on your list at my last port.
No time for books today, my darling. My friend has a favor to ask, so play nicely.
Good health to you, Wayfarer. I'm the captain of the Shackled Guar. Now tell me, what grand adventure has Lady Arabelle drafted you into, and what does it have to do with me? Talk fast, Mainlander. I sail for Amanos on the tide.
Lady Arabelle wants us to go with you. We need to get to Amanos without being noticed.
Oh? And I suppose she's offering her usual pouch of gold and the promise of an evening's company at her manor? She does know the way to this sailor's heart.
So you'll get us to Amanos?
If that's your port of call, who am I to argue? Just know the dangers before you step aboard my ship. If they process you in the stockade, you'll never leave Amanos alive. If you head into the jungle, beware the beasts and the gangs of banished.
Gangs of banished?
The gangs of prisoners who band together to survive in the jungle. They're all bad, but the green serpents are the worst. Here, for you and the pretty boy. Disguises. Put them on and try to look appropriately forlorn as you go aboard my ship.
How do we, or why do we need disguises?
You need disguises because you want to travel aboard a prison ship. And because you want to avoid notice when we reach Amanos. So, disguises. You'll look like just 2 more poor bastards bound for the prison island, guaranteed.
How do you know Lady Arabelle?
You know the lady. She picks up strays wherever she goes, helps with her work, and she enjoys the company. The first time we met, she was supposed to arrest me for smuggling. Instead, she turned me into an operative and we broke a much larger ring.
Sounds dangerous. How did she convince you to do that?
Oh, the lady has her ways. And I could never say no to a pouch full of gold and a pretty face. Say, your face is pretty. Maybe if you survive and make it off Amanos, you can call on me. Just ask around the docks. Everyone knows Old Bass Rush.
Old Bass Rush, alright. Right. Let's get those. Where's the costume? Did she actually give it to us? Prisoner disguise. Prisoner disguise, here we go.
Shackled Guar is just down the pier. Move, you dirty prisoners.
Oh my goodness.
You get them there, you old sea dog, and I'll get them out.
I'll do my job, Arabelle. And remember, I like pomegranate wine with my salted mutton.
Wait a minute, why does Jakar not have to change? Oh, I guess he did change a little bit. But look at me. But I jumped into a potato sack. I imagine these cuffs are meant to be connected.
Are aboard, Captain.
2 more latecomers, Juris.
These prisoners aren't on my list.
Then add them. I'll tell you about it later.
As you say, Captain. Get aboard, you scum!
Oh, you scumbuckets. Get on there and take your sword with you as well.
This is one of the nicer prison transports I've had the pleasure to travel aboard.
One of your favorites, eh? Definitely in the top 5. Thanks for watching, folks. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by clicking the like button right here on this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, you can click on the old subscribe button, and you can click on that bell that's next to it to check out your notification options for when new videos arrive. And if you'd also like to catch me live stream, go check me out on twitch.tv/GameolioDan. See you in the next video.